Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you, everyone, for being here today. It's a great day. It's a special day for me. It's exciting to get to step out my table over there that I usually sit at as a member of the Behavioral Health Docket team, and to step up here to the podium and put on my other hat in my role as delegate for the 41st District and as a representative of our community of Montgomery County. And you know, it's important on a normal docket day for me just to kind of sit back there and be behind the scenes because, you know, even though we have a great team, this docket is not about the team, it's about the participants. And today is really a great example of that. And what you're going to get to see today is really going to show you a lot about why we're here and what this docket does. As a prosecutor for Montgomery County, a lot of times when people ask me, you know, what I do or I talk to people about my job, I often say that, you know, if you meet me in my professional capacity, more than likely something has gone wrong for you, and that's unfortunate, you know, because in this job, sometimes, most of the time, you know, when we come into contact with folks, it's because of something that's happened that hasn't been good. It's been a bad day or a bad time. What I love about being part of this docket is that today is different. Today is a good day, and it's a good day for us to be together and to be in this court. And the best thing is that I don't just get to be there for one day, but I get to sit over there and I get to see the entire journey from point A to point B, from a bad day to a good day. I want to commend, first of all, the graduates for making this journey. We've watched you all and you've put in the time, you've put in the effort, you've made a plan and you've stuck to it. And here you are on graduation day. We're all incredibly proud of the work that you've done. And now it's time for you to take that next step. It's been incredible to see these folks grow during their time here, to learn about them and their journey, to hear about Ignacio and the trip he got to take to South America. What an incredible experience. James and hearing about re-engaging in some of your passions and martial arts and other things like that. And to Dina, who will be here in a minute, and you know, we got to see her and her incredibly well-behaved children every docket. We've enjoyed that. It's been a great time, but I think it's important for folks to understand that, you know, this journey of dealing with mental health, it's not like climbing a mountain. It's not just looking straight up and going straight up, and when you reach the top, you're done. To me, I think it's a lot more like hiking the Appalachian Trail. The mental health journey is a long one. It's an arduous one. The Appalachian Trail, if you don't know about it, it's over 2,000 miles long. It's the longest hiking-only footpath in the world. It starts in Georgia. It winds through 14 different states, all the way up to Maine. In fact, the Appalachian Mountains are part of the same mountain range that make up the Atlas Mountains in North Africa and the Scottish Highlands. They were formed at a time that it was all one continent. They're some of the oldest mountains in the world. The geography of the trail changes drastically depending on where you are. There are some parts where you can easily run down the trail. There are other parts which are much more remote, much more treacherous. You have to move a lot slower. To hike the Appalachian Trail, it takes the average person who tries it about 6 months to do. So it's a huge task. That's a lot like the journey that you're on. But where you are today is not the end of the trail. Today, you're simply crossing from one part into another. Like going from Georgia into Tennessee or Tennessee into Virginia. For you, this hike will be a lifelong one you'll continue to be on. But it's one that you've already proven through what you've done here that you can conquer. You've proven that you have what it takes to be successful. You've shown that you can learn to help yourself and that you can learn to help others. Most importantly, you've shown that you can be humble enough to reach out and accept help when you need it. So once again, I congratulate you on your graduation. Remember, as you go forward from today, keep looking up. Keep putting one foot in front of the other. Keep on hiking. Congratulations.
Thank you, Chris.
Yeah.
Okay. And let's see, Todd Owen. Tony Owen. I read it wrong, sorry. He's from Nottingham. He's going to take a few minutes to talk to us. I know better than that. Go ahead.
So first, I'd like to thank the Behavioral Docket for having me to share this day with you. Graduating the program, putting forth the effort and yourselves in your individual journeys in recovery. Despite not knowing you personally, I cannot stress how proud I am of each of you for completing this. However, more importantly, and most importantly, be proud of yourselves. While today is a cause of celebration, the path you're on continues each day, and I hope that you continue this newfound discovery in stability, sobriety, and sense of self. To tell you a little bit about myself, I am a registered recovery specialist for NRBCS, as well as a volunteer with NAMI, and in long-term recovery for mental health, domestic violence, sexual assault, as well as unsuccessfully attempting to end my own life 3 times. I've spent most of my life without a foundation of support, whether from friends, family, or community. And over the course of my journey, I have found that sustainable recovery is best with not only the true sense of self, but having community supports to fall back on. After all, recovery does not mean each day is perfect, but rather we establish new ways to better cope and handle any given situation as they may arise. One foot in front of the other. Well, I hope you take a moment to reflect on what you have accomplished. My hope is you continue to utilize the support systems you have for yourselves and how that may look for each of you. Maintaining and following through with scheduled appointments, continuing to take medications, utilizing community supports such as drop-in centers, faith-based, as well as utilizing warm wines such as Raft. And if you're in an immediate crisis, you always know that you can call Access or dial 988. Finding ourselves in a position of discovery presents opportunities to experience the world we may not have otherwise experienced before. A way that perhaps for many of us is a healthier and wider lens where we're able to appreciate the little things that make life worth living. Perhaps it's a sunset, freshly cut grass, maintaining a job, having our own place we call home, just to name a few. I would like to end with the following thought that I find both fitting and important to my own story that I hope y'all find connection to. Life is made up of single moments in which create growth, whether we choose to seek it or at times even create it. For recovery, it isn't only about stability or sobriety. It's a shift in energy that we give ourselves permission to embrace, and in doing so, carrying this with each moment we may find ourselves in. Each day presents opportunity to give our unique canvas a new shade of color that was once shaded in gray. Congratulations one more, and be proud of yourselves. Thank you.
Just out Albert still not here?
Should be here in a minute.
Tell you what, then I'm gonna let you introduce the team. We're dragging a couple of minutes. Miss Albert's a little bit late, and I don't wanna do the rest of this without her here. Molly, if you'd let everybody introduce themselves as you go around. This is the team that works with everybody. You'll see attorneys around the room that also participate in part of the process. The sheriff's office also, and I want to recognize Sheriff for being here today, part of this process too. So Molly, if you would.
Sure. My name is Molly Everett. I'm a program manager for this program in jail diversion services at New River Valley Community Services.
My name is Kate, I'm Molly's intern.
You've already met me, but I'm Chris Obenchain. I'm the representative from the Commonwealth Attorney's Office, part of the behavioral health team.
I'm Sherry Abrams, I'm the docket coordinator.
I'm Melanie Van Over. I'm the peer recovery specialist for the Bridge and jail diversion program.
Adam Cox, I'm case manager for Bridge and Docket.
I'm Ashley Neal. I am the mental health clinician.
I'm Alex Strickler. I'm the liaison for Montgomery County.
Molly, I want to ask that you bring up our graduates, please.
All right. We will start with Miss Albert. Dina Lynn Albert began behavioral health docket on December 1st, 2022. She is currently graduating the program.
It's okay.
You arrived just in time. Congratulations.
Thank you.
They're left to guess about what else I would have done.
Okay, alright. I know, alright.
Mr. Pezos? Ignacio Pezos began behavioral health docket February 9th, 2023, and today is completing the program. Mr. Carneal? James Edward Carneal began behavioral health docket July 27th, 2023, and is our final graduate of the program today.
I want to ask the graduates, is there anything you all wish to say? None of you? Ignatius, come on up.
I want to say that I'm proud to be part of this program. I'm very thankful for the opportunity because the docket is really such a wonderful thing, and as Chris has said, it is something that makes you leave something bad behind, and it can become a good day. So you can leave that behind, and the best is. I want to thank the team. Thanks Molly. Thanks Ashley, Adam. Thanks Judge, who has heard everything that I have to say and had been there throughout this journey, listening to whatever I have to say. And my peers as well, the members of this docket that have been with me as well. Thanks everyone.
something to say.
Caught me off guard.
Mr. Overchain, do you have a motion to make before the court?
I do, Your Honor. The Commonwealth would ask that the charges here for these 3 participants, that those charges would be dismissed.
Any objection? Motions are granted. Thank you. I will dismiss those charges. You know, when you sit here and you don't normally get to do positive stuff from this side of the bench. It's not something that happens, but I've gotten to watch all 3 of you all grow from the time you came in here. All 3 of you, none of you would look at me, and none of you would talk to me when you came in. And now we're, getting up front and talking and doing things and saying things and expressing yourself. It makes my job much easier when I know you're having a positive impact on what you're doing. And we want you to feel free to come back. I know we've got 1 graduate in the room. And we want you to come back. And don't forget, we're still here for every one of you as you go forward. We'll have other people coming in to take your place that are starting out, but we want you to know that you always are part of this family as you go forward. That's a big deal to me. I think it's a big deal to the team to get that done. And so I want to thank every one of you. I'm so very proud of all 3 of you. I want to say I'm really, really proud of all the other participants who were here who aren't getting brought up today, because I got a really, really good report about the whole docket before we came in here. And I think it's a really big deal, and it says something about the way that you all are processing going through this. And I thank every one of you for making my day better when we come here and do this. Anyway, we're going to be closed. We've got refreshments over here. Does anybody else want to say anything? Congratulations. Enjoy the rest of it. Please come up here and get some of the food that's been prepared for you. Thank you. And we are in recess, and you can get up and move around.
If the graduates would come up here, we've got some stuff